Hey. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? AZD here. Hope everybody's having a great night. I just want to come on here real quick and talk about a few things. Probably a quick rant, not exactly a quick rant, but some discussion about stimulus checks, about Bitcoins, as you can see right here, Bitcoins, and cryptocurrencies, and also a little talk about group economics. Now, I don't want to take much time out of your day, out in whatever time you're watching this, to talk about what I'm going to talk about. And we're talking about the stimulus check and the update with the new stimulus check. That's the third stimulus package getting passed in the House of Representatives for $1.9 trillion. And what's included in the stimulus check is excuse me. And what's included in the stimulus package is, of course, the $1,400 stimulus check, and also it's going to be included $400 a week for unemployment boost. That's the unemployment boost bonus coming from the federal government from 300 to 400, and hopefully that will kick in soon because the last one that from the third stimulus check. From the second stimulus check, I'm kind of lost right now. We got the second, third, but the last one from the second stimulus check, those unemployment bonus, all those unemployment benefits supposed to be ending in about mid-March. So right now it's a big push to go through. It passed through the House of Representatives. Now it's on the way to the Senate to get debate, to get talked about, and then it'll bring forth on the floor for them to vote on it. Most likely will be a 50-50 vote. 50 Democrats vote, 50 Republican votes one way, 50 Democrats vote for it. Vice President Harris comes in, knock that out, do the tiebreaker, and then it will pass. Then it will have to go back to the House of Representatives because some things were taken out, such as the $15 minimum wage. Then it will go back to the House of Representatives. Then they will negotiate, vote off on it, and once that vote off on it, then it will go to President President Biden will sign off on it, and then it will be into law, and then stimulus checks will start to get cut. So right now, the projected date is looking for about another week or two for debates, for negotiation, to work it out, to work out all the details, send it back to the House, get voted on again. So most of the time, people are saying that we are going to see about the stimulus check, the next third stimulus check for $1,400 would come out, I say around the last week of March, from the 22nd to the end of April. It start rolling out about the 22nd of March to the last week of March and going into April. So people can start seeing that coming into their pockets. Also included will be the child tax credit. Child tax also included will be the child tax credit, and that will be going from 2,000 per child up to $3,600 if your child is under the age of 5, for 5 and under, and then it will be $3,000 if your child is from the age of 6 to 17, and they're gonna be pushing those out monthly. They're trying to push them out monthly. So for a child between 6 and 17, that would be about 300 a month, and then for a child under the age of 5, that would be about no, for the child under the age of 5, that would be about 300 a month, and for the child or children between the ages of 6 and 17, then that would be about $250 a month. And instead of you getting your tax credit back for your child tax credit back during tax season, just gonna knock it out, and they're just gonna start sending people out monthly checks, and this will help stimulate the economy, pay bills, take care of some things. So let's move on from the stimulus check update and let's talk about bitcoins and cryptocurrency. So as you can see right here, I got my little iPad out, and we're gonna go a little bit about the charts because what had happened over the weekend, as you can see this dip right here, this big dip. Bitcoins is going up, going up. It was a different variety of things, different trends happened over certain weekends, and it was going up. Like say Thursday, Friday over the weekends it will go up. Then around Sunday it will start to come down. So a different trends start to happen. Then this past weekend, the trend kind of happened a little earlier. It happened about early Sunday morning where we had this big dip right here. So a lot of people who had Bitcoins, they were selling out their Bitcoins. And then many people, such as the big industries, a lot of big industries starting to get involved with cryptocurrency. So as you can see, it dropped. And what happened is all the big wigs right now is coming in, and like what, back in January, December, cryptocurrency Bitcoins was about, I say what, about $33,000 or something like that. Now it went up to like 58. Now it dropped down from the 50s to the mid 50s down into the 40s. So now you got a lot of these institutions getting into it and buying it, because usually with cryptocurrency, it's been mostly a lot of people like retailers, regular ordinary people, regular investors getting into it. Now, what Bitcoin is an asset. It's somewhere where you can put your money and where your money can grow asset and it can gain value over time, or you can just keep it there, what they call hodling, and you see what it does. So if you was hodling, say about $100 in Bitcoins, or that would be a percentage of Satoshi. If you was hodling, say about $100 from, I say, the first week of January up until the midweek of February, that would give you about, I'm gonna give into some more details into another video, but that would give you about a 465, 475% return. So that $100 would end up turning to 400 and something dollars, almost $500. And that's where we would see up here about a few weeks ago, we had the ultimate high up here was about it was about $52,000. So say if you invested $100 and you get $500, or you get a 500% return on that $100, then that'll bring you up to $500. So you would have been up here. But say like I said like about a week ago, that would have been about the 14th or so. So say you would have got into that, and that $100 about a couple weeks ago would also grow to about 400%, and that would bring you into the 400 something dollars range. But what happened now is it dipped, and a lot of people were selling their Bitcoins, selling their Satoshi, selling their cryptocurrency, and at the same time, these big institutions was basically watching it to see where it's gonna dip to. And as you can see right here, early Sunday morning, about mid Sunday, it was dropping. Early Sunday morning, it was dropping. Then about midday Sunday, it dropped to about $43,000. Now, if you had $100 around that time, because that's something I did, I put about $100 into Bitcoins, which is a percentage, what they call Satoshi, into where it was around the 44, because I saw that it was climbing back up. So I put about $100 into the $44,000 range, and that so far gives about, let's see, hold on a minute. What we had about, in about a day or so, we had, let's see, right now it's dropping. So if you haven't gotten it yet and you want to get it at the dip, it's dropping right now. But say that $100 within about 24 hours would have went up to about $123. And we can get some more details later, but let's just talk about cryptocurrency and the importance of it, because this is a new way of doing economics, a new way of spending the money. Like say if you want to, say if you're doing business and you're doing business over in the Philippines and you want to get $100,000 over there, the fastest way to get there is probably like to catch a first flight private jet in order to get that money over there, because the wine situation has to get cleared from here. It has to clear this here, clear this here. But say you have $100,000 in asset with Bitcoins, you can just transfer that over to that person within like minutes, within minutes. So I'm going to do some more videos about Bitcoins, about cryptocurrency. But the reason why I'm getting involved with it is because the assets and the new currency of it is giving great returns. So some people will stake their money into cryptocurrency or into Bitcoins. And staking is like saving it, but you put it into a certain exchange. Either you do Bitcoins, either do your Ethereum, any kind of altcoin or anything like that, and you will stake it into a certain exchange for maybe 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year. And a lot of these places are giving people APR of like between say about 5%. Some was giving up to 11%, even 12%, where you would stake, say you would stake $1,000 for a year with say Bitcoin or Ether. Now that $1,000, if it's staked there and they give you back a 10% return, that $1,000 gonna end up being $1,100 on top of that thousand. That's you have $1,100 compared to where a bank will probably give you like 0.05%, where that $1,000 will end up only being like $2 maybe. Like I'm not exactly sure the math right now. Don't get me wrong, but if you're out there and you're not involved with any kind of cryptocurrency, I'm not a financial advisor. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your trust. I'm not your fiduciary. I'm none of that. I'm just trying to like get people on some experience that I've been through, involving doing things online, earning extra money online, getting involved with cryptocurrency, putting your extra money into cryptocurrency. So if you have a Cash App, if you have Robinhood, PayPal also have access, Coinbase, Crypto.com. These are some of the places, platforms that you can go ahead and get a little bit of money. Maybe you just want to put $50 into some cryptocurrency. Like one guy, I told him a few weeks back, put $40 into it, and he ended up saying that $40 ended up turning to like I think $110 or something like that, just by putting it into coins and understanding how Bitcoins operate, and how you can get the returns and how you can even trade it. So it's like almost like the stock market, where you have the stock market. You also, I'm not even gonna go into this because I don't even want it to be bright, but it's a website, CoinMarket .com. You got CoinDeco, CoinDesk, different platforms that you can check out these cryptocurrencies and see how these cryptocurrency operates. Get these different researches. Get the white paper. The white paper on cryptocurrency is like a breakdown of cryptocurrencies and how it works and why is it there and why does it matter. Now you start investing in stuff like Ether or Cardano or Helium or Ethereum, Bitcoins. Like definitely get some Bitcoin. Just like you put about $10 or $20 in Cash App and just watch it and see what it goes the next month or so. Just and the thing is with cryptocurrency, it's very volatile, so that's why you have a lot of people getting into it as well, because it's a good place of trading. Because sometimes you have a project or a coin that's doing like DeFi, helping out with financing, and it's a very important coin, and you see that coin go all the way up. Like for example, um, like Graph is a good one. Cardano, ticket symbol ADA. Go on the website and check these out and see how the difference of how about a couple weeks ago the shares for Cardano was going for like 30-40 cents, and then it went up to like 80 cents, and now it's like up to $1.25. So you can get the different understanding. Dogecoin, you can buy Dogecoin on Robinhood. Over the few months, like ever since what, from like September, I used to be putting just a few dollars in Dogecoin, a few dollars here and there, just a little extra money that's in my buying power. And you put $1 here, $2 there, and I was buying them up for 0.003 cents at that point. Then it went to 1 cent. Then all of a sudden, you heard the thing with Elon Musk and the thing, and I think I had about maybe about $60, about a little bit, almost $70 worth of Dogecoin, shares of Dogecoin, and that was like a few thousands in Dogecoin. And what happened now with all the celebrities and Elon Musk tweeting about it and him having it on his Twitter thing and on his Twitter profile, it flew up to 5 cents. Then it flew up to 6 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents. Now that weekend, I think it was like a Thursday or Friday, it flew up to like 8 cents. So about 7.5 cents. I took some profit. I took off about, almost, put it this way, I took off in total profit for that whole week. I took off almost as much as the second stimulus check was. So close to how much the second stimulus check was, just by watching the Dogecoin fly up. And I didn't hold it. I said, okay, well, I originally put $60. I in the account right now for Dogecoin was more than $60. So I took out double what I put in. So that at that first initiation, actually was more than double. I first took out like 165. Then it dropped down and I put in some more money and it went back up to like 7 cents. So I took out some more, you know? And then it dropped back down, and then I took out a portion of the profit and I put it back in. And right now I'm just watching and see how it's gonna grow again, just by getting involved with these cryptos. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, in less than $70 over the span of, I say, 6 months, I just put in little dollars here, $1 here, $2 here. And when I saw it go up to 1 penny, then I think I put in like $15 or something like that. But at the span of that time, when that week came and it went up to 7, 8 cents, I was able to get almost the amount of the second stimulus check. Remember, the second stimulus check was $600 per person. I got about, with Dogecoin, I profit, I say about 500, let's say about $535. And what I did with that $535 was to put it into more altcoins, or I think I even put like $125 into Ethereum, and watch that go. And it's just a wide variety of things that's going on right now. Like, ladies and gentlemen, like, the time is flying right now. I don't know if you know, if you can even recognize, but it's about to be springtime. Just a year ago, we was faced with this pandemic and with the whole thing that's going on, and the time is going, was flying by. Things are changing. People not going to be uh, counting hundreds of $1,000s just in order to purchase something. They're going to say, okay, that's 2.5 bitcoins. You got 2.5 bitcoins, or whichever the value of bitcoins, or whichever the value of Ethereum, whichever the value of Cardano. You have different tokens out there and different projects. Like, check out this one called Maker, or Yearn Finance. If you get to Coin Market, I think it's coinmarket.com or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to bring it up because it's kind of bright and it's not on dark mode. But even CoinDeco or the CoinDesk, go check out some of these things and see Yearn Finance. Check out the one called Maker. Check out Graph, and just look at the different ones and the different exchanges and say, okay, I'm gonna take $50 and I'm gonna put $50 into this exchange. I'm gonna put $10 in Ethereum, and I'm gonna put $20 in a Bitcoin. I'm gonna put another $10 in Cardano, and I kind of like Polkadot. And I'm not telling y'all that's no advice, but I like Polkadot and what Polkadot was doing. So I also put a few bucks in the Polkadot, and I watch these things go, and it's gaining, it's gaining way more than what the stock market. Even though we had that crash where you see, um, over the weekend, but look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Over the weekend, as you can see, right? As you can see, that's a big dip. But if you look at it from the far, that's a big W. So that means right here, it's getting ready to take off. You see how I dropped in right here when it was at the bottom? That means it's going to take off, but it's a volatile asset, so it's going to go up and down, so you have the opportunity of trading on it. So I hope y'all got some value out of this. Next topic, we want to talk about more about group economics and gathering your money together and be able to pull your money together, maybe to pay some bills, maybe to take care of some unnecessary expenses. And doing this through like digital susu. Get involved with a digital susu, or even if you have a own susu set up, get you involved with a susu, or any kind of way that there's like group economics, or getting involved with social economics, gathering together, coming together, and working on ways to figuring out different ways to increase your cash flow, to come up with more money in order to take care of things like bills, mortgage, rent, utility bills, anything like that. So the thing is, now with group economics, you get involved with group economics like a digital susu. You come together, you give somebody a certain amount, maybe like $25, maybe $100, and in return now you will also be gifted later on maybe $25, maybe $100. And this gifting pool is a great way in order to come up with money. Maybe you want some money to start investing in a business, or to learn more about cryptocurrency, um, or the stock market, or a variety of things, but you don't have the money right now because you live in check to check. If you get involved with a group economics type format, it's a great way in order to come up with that money. I've been involved with some digital susu now going on for a year, and it helped me during this crazy time during the pandemics. It was able to help me to gather some money to pay off some bills. At the same time, I was able to gather some money to give back into the gifting system and give to others. And some people were saying, oh wow, good thing for this group economics and the susu, because they was able to pay off their electric bill or put some money towards their rent and mortgage. And it's a good thing. So if you want to get involved with the susu, right now, personally, I do not have any $25 slots available in any of the digital susu that I have, but my friends and my family members, which I'm going to include, my link is going to basically direct to their links. Their have some spots available. So you can go ahead and click the link below. It might not be directly to me, but it will be to people who are in my family or in my friends group, and that you can also be a part of and get gifted as well. So once again, it's AZD. Hope you got some value out of this. Please hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hope you got some value out of this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to remain safe and watch out that crypto, man. Watch what the crypto is doing. You know, you got the big institutions starting to get involved with it, so you might as well get involved with it too. Watch the dip. Right now, I say if you want to get in, go ahead. It's almost at the 50 mark, the all-time high. So far this month, actually this year, was about $58,000, and you don't have to start that big. You can start off with $10, $20, and see what it do. So once again, it's NZD. Hope you got some value out of this, and throughout this week, I will be doing some more updates on the stimulus checks and what is going on with the stimulus checks and how the stimulus checks can affect the stock market, cryptocurrency, and what kind of cryptocurrencies you should get involved with. I'm going to go deep into some like the low markets, into ones that's like they all the way up the like the hundreds and stuff like that. They're not even big time deals, but they're having big gains. So once again, it's NZD. Hope you got some value out of this. I'll see you next time. Continue to be safe. Peace.